So I'm here in the shop. I've been working on a metal roof. Anyway, I've got this spot clear and I want to put a mower in here. I'm thinking OG Poulan, it needs a new hood. So here's Colonel, it needs nothing, it's ready to go. It's actually hooked to my boat as I move around the yard to work on it. I'm going fishing soon. So the lineup here in the privacy fence shed, this is Fast Mowers that needs air in the tire, a battery, and somebody to ride it. This one is General Lee, needs air in the tire, and it needs someone brave enough to do a speed run. I'm not brave enough. This push mower needs a carburetor clean and to be sold. Commander Emily needs a steering knuckle fixed. Other than that, it's ready to roll. Troy number 5, waiting for the summertime to go to the river to do wheelies in the sand. LT Johnson needs a throttle cable replaced. The John Deere needs dirt devils put back on. It's ready to go. This one needs a bearing on the front of the drive shaft. It wobbles a little bit, then it's ready to roll. Husqvarna needs to be driven. I'm thinking about selling it. And for this video, I'm thinking about pulling out OG Poulan, getting it running. And I want to change the hood. I love this hood, but it's got some damage here. I don't think I can fix that. Anyway, if I get another hood, paint it black, put some gold stripes on it, OG Poulan should be ready to roll. Here's the hood options. This is a Parts LT1000. That would be a good hood, but it's got a big crack there. I don't want to crack. And then I have these hoods. That's a Troy belt. I don't think so. That would look good, but it's gonna mount different. That's an option. We'll see how it goes. Probably not, probably not. That's a Poulan. It's a Poulan, this is a Poulan. We might go with that one. You could do the reverse and put black stripes on this, just leave it like it is. We might go with that one. We're probably gonna test drive this one and maybe go with that one. So I've got the OG Poulan in the shop, and the first step is I gotta grab this tire. I gotta grab the other front tire. Ironically, I think I'm gonna leave the back ones flat for better traction. They're so old, I don't even know if they would hold air. Yeah, maybe we'll air them up, we'll see. That was easier than I expected. To the other side. So these tires, I've had them for a long time. They're getting old. They're Maxxis Modzillas. They're 2611 14s. I found a set just like this at the car show the other day. I didn't want to carry them. They were $40 for the set. They were newer, they were nicer, but I didn't want to carry them, so I didn't get them. Those would have been good replacements for these dry rotted ones. Anyway, these will be fine. I wonder if the GoPowersports.com brake still works. Yeah. So in my last video of Clifford, I changed out the rear end. I had bought a parts mower. This battery came with the parts mower. I reconditioned it. It's 3.5 years old. I'm gonna put it here, see how it does. So I just put some gas in it. I topped off the oil, the battery's in there. Hey, I want to try the light bar. Flip it. Flip it hard. There you go. The light bar is good and bright. Hopefully the starter will be just as bright. So we know the light bar works. I'm not so sure about the gas pedal. Let's do a cold start attempt. That started super easy if they had all started that easy. So I'm gonna put the air filter back on. Maybe we can drive it out, try on some hoods, maybe wash it up. Okay, first test drive in years. That might be reverse. So the busted hood on it now is off of an old weed eater. I really like it, but I don't like it being broke. Some of these hoods would slide right on. Others you'd have to have special mounting. I'm gonna say no on the John Deere hood. I feel like John Deere hoods need to be on John Deere. This Craftsman hood, I like the way it looks. I think it would fit good, but it's gonna take some work to get it to go on there. And it's not gonna match the dash very good. I think we're gonna pass on that one. And then this Troy-Bilt hood, probably Troy-Bilt hoods need to stay on Troy-Bilts. So I feel like that could be made to work, but you'd have to change the name from OG Poulan to OG Troy-Bilt. I'm gonna pass on that one. Now the Poulan hood on a Poulan, fingers crossed. This is a Poulan hood going on a Poulan. Should slide right into place. Hopefully the dash fits. Oh, the dash is wrong. I was really hoping that one would work. So the mower, I think I'll wash it up a little bit. I'm still debating on the hood. I almost want to leave it dirty. It looks tough, but I'll probably wash it. And then I think I'll go make some kind of plate that goes here that extends the dash up a little bit, cut a hole for the gas cap, and then the hood can sit on there right. So I just did a good cleaning of the mower, especially the hood. I used some bleach, got rid of the mold, the rust. That just gives it character. Anyway, I'm gonna go build the dash extension plate now. I should probably put a little bleach on the steering wheel before we do that. So I just made it back from the shop. Before we left the washing station, I put some bleach on the steering wheel. That looks a lot better. I gotta put the air filter back on. I'm gonna put the battery charger on, and we're gonna work on this dash extension. I have this galvanized metal. Shout out to Metal Supermarket. I was hoping to have some steel, something black and rusty that would match the mower, but they're closed right now. Anyway, we're gonna use what we have. I've got it marked at 19 inches. That's gonna go real good here. Somehow I've got to make a double bend here and a one bend there, and I don't know. I'm gonna put it in a vise, do some bending. We'll see how it turns out. And shout out to Yes Welder. That cut was quick and easy and clean. That cut was a lot easier than these bends are going to be. This is what I have so far. Once we get it bent and we like it, then we'll cut a hole for the gas fill. This is what my dash is looking like so far. I like the overhang. I'm going to use self-tapping screws back here. Up here, I still need to cut the gas hole here. It needs to be cut a little bit further, but when I close the hood, I don't want to see the gas hole. So I need to cut the hole, self-tapping screws, paint it black, and it's done. Poulan needs a new belt, so I brought it to Tractor Supply. Let's get this old belt off. That pulley's bad too. So I'm here at the river with the OG Poulan, and I'm pulling it with a TRD 4x4 Sport Tacoma. I don't think it does as good in the sand as my Subaru does. Anyway, that's not what the video is about. Let's get the OG Poulan off and do some sand riding. By the way, Happy New Year. This is January 1st, 2025. First river ride on New Year's Day. This is the only piece of sunlight. If we can get a picture, we need to do it now. So update time, I went today to get a new belt for it. The belt is very worn out. Anyway, it's an 85 inch. My new Tractor Supply did not have a good stock of belt. They didn't have an 85 inch. So I'm gonna play with that one until it breaks. I might go out in the shallow water with it. See if we can get it to slip. The river's real shallow, good for riding over here. Next, let's go some sand dunes. And I can smell that belt cooking. We'll keep right on riding it. Change camera angles. I just had a brainstorm right where it's sitting. If we let the air out of the tires, see how much better it pulls with no air pressure. Of course, that valve stem's got to be all the way to the bottom. It's all right, we can get to it. If you're wondering about these wheels, these are off an old Nissan Sentra, probably like a 99 4-lug 14-inch. You can find 14-inch ATV tires all day long on the marketplace. So now both tires have real low air pressure, which means wider. And if you look at the wheel, it says Nissan right on the wheel. The battery, that's the one we reconditioned in that last Clifford video. And your belt would probably last longer if you would disengage the parking brake. Now let's ride. So the trick is to lower the pressure in your pulling tires. The front ones don't pull, so I left those aired up. If it was a 4-wheel drive, you could lower it in all 4. Like in the truck, if we go to get stuck on the way out, I'm gonna lower all 4 tires. It should come out then. Let's see if low pressure, we can get through this hole. Pulled much better. And found a good parking spot. All right, let's try to drive over that little hill. So good news about these Nissan wheels, other than they were free, they've got a bead. Once you pop that bead on there with the air pressure, you can let all the air out. You should never have an issue with the tires coming off the wheels. If you did that with mower tires on mower wheels, you'd probably lose the bead, get it full of sand, mud, dirt, water. I like these Nissan wheels. Did I mention that already? I guess I need to go back over that hill now. I'll put you back on the other side. Did I tell you the belt was worn out? That is a cool shot. That's almost a thumbnail. Just don't mention the belt's off right now. Okay, the belt's back on. I'm just gonna tell myself, don't push the clutch all the way down. Maybe it'll stay on better. Let's ride some more. By the way, this is New Year's Day. They say whatever you're doing on New Year's, you'll be doing it the rest of the year. Man, I hope so. And you may not remember, but there was a video of this same mower crossing this river. It was probably more shallow than it is now. I'm not crossing the river today. I'm not sure where the belt was slipping. The back pulley wasn't even spinning. It's like a front one's wet. Or the belt could be off. I saw it smoking, so it's slipping somewhere. We need to hurry up, my feet are getting numb. There we go. I just found a Jeep hitch cover. If you lost a Jeep hitch cover, let me know.